You start, Obi?
Qué breve.
Where'd it go?
तो सांस भी बंद कर ले
Create छुपा है
नहीं वैसे नजर नहीं आ रहा लेकिन फिर भी जरा
स्मार्टनेस की
और गोरी देख लेगी
अब ये पढ़ना ही नहीं हो रहा थोड़ा सा आगे थोड़ा सा आगे बस ये ठीक okay. You know how to end your political career? You say something like this. Then we'll propose a U.S. constitutional amendment to allow New Hampshire to secede, becoming a sovereign state with no income tax at all, like Monaco. You see, when you say something like this, it can start a very heated debate. For example, people will label you as a traitor or unpatriotic, for example. But it really asks a really good question. And when I heard something like this, the people that I was talking to, the logic that they were saying was that, hey, how would you feel if your spouse, your husband or your wife or whatever, is abusive in the relationship and they are taking advantage of your weaknesses? Would you stay in that sort of marriage? And obviously, the answer to that question to me is very obvious, but it may not be obvious to other people. And so that really creates this really cool, ideology or a question around this subject. And it wouldn't be fair if I didn't say, the First Amendment of the Constitution, the freedom of speech, allows us Americans to discuss things openly with open mind about any subject matter, as long as there is no violence that is incited, and I find that very interesting. Now, I personally believe that Free State Project can do much better without having to secede, because I think secession has much more wide range of problems. I mean, logistically, I find that to be probably. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I think it is possible. Anything is possible. 1776 was possible, and so this is possible. But it's difficult in today's time frame, and New Hampshire's desire to do that, I don't know if it's realistic or not. Is it pragmatic? I'm not so sure. But Free State Project, however, can run the way the things they do influence the local politics like they have been. And by doing so, they can really drive that train towards that freedom that New Hampshireites inherently seek. And so that's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. But before I started my own political career, saying something like this, as you can imagine, what it can do to someone's career, because your opponent will use that against you to say, "See, radicals." Well, we're just having a conversation. And so I hope that clears the air. So let me try that one more time. Then we'll propose a U.S. constitutional amendment to allow New Hampshire to secede, becoming a sovereign state with zero income tax, just like Monaco. इसको अब चला दो.
close
Yes.